That is a depressing loss for the Minnesota Twins. That was ugly. That was disgusting. That was really, really bad. I mean, let me tell you what. I didn't get to see the first 3 innings of this game because I was at work, and we will talk about what happened in those first 3 innings. It was really ugly for the first inning, but Twins clawed back, and then the White Sox, it was the White Sox show. Like, literally everything not even went their way. It's just they played way better baseball. And the Twins did not have a good pitching sequence tonight. They didn't have good guys out there for the most part. I think going into this game, you could have expected a loss. I think some of you in the comments even did. And arguably are saying we're going to get swept. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, I guess. But let's go through the numbers here. The White Sox have now won 3 in a row. This is coming from a team that came back 9 runs in the last inning on Sunday against the Rays, best team in baseball. So they already have a lot of momentum going into the Twins game. That probably helps a little bit. But then they get a big win last night. What was it, a 1-run game last night? Had really good pitching from a guy who struggled really badly. Had a no-hitter going into the 5th inning. Tonight, they scored early, scored in the first, and they also had 12 hits. I mean, every time I looked up from my phone or whatever I was doing, like, they had a hit. It was just another hit, another hit. I think Grandal had 3 hits tonight. I want to check this. I think he had 3 hits. Tim Anderson had 3 hits. Grandal had 3 hits. Jimenez had 3 hits, or 2 hits, sorry. My goodness, everybody got a hit tonight for the White Sox. So that's crazy. But here's the most impressive, or not impressive, this is actually the most probably depressive stat of this entire video. We are 31 games into the season. That is arguably 10 series, maybe 9 or 10 series. This is the first time the White Sox have won a series this year. It comes against the Twins. Of course it does, right? But this is the first time the White Sox have won a series in 10-ish series. That is incredible. That's incredibly bad for the Twins. Let me tell you that. Incredibly bad for the Twins. I just have no words for that one. But they lose tonight 6-4, as you saw right here on the bottom of the screen. They gave up 3 runs in the first inning. Like I said, didn't get to see this, and I saw it when they were tied, but like the first inning, I gave up a 3-run home run to Luis Robert. Oh, man, it's just like that guy is not that great. Let's see. He was struggling at the beginning of the year. How is he doing now? He is batting .217. Oof. How many home runs does he have? I think that was his 6th home run, though. Yeah, 6 home runs, 25 hits, 16 RBI, sorry. That's not great. 31 games into the season, especially from what he was, I think, projected to be, like the player he was projected to be a couple of years ago. That's not great, and you're going to give up a home run to him. Now, okay, just put that aside for a second. Because the Twins came back, they fought back, and in the 3rd inning, they got a couple of runs back. They actually tied the game and then took the lead in the 4th. In the 3rd inning, let's go to it right now. The 3rd inning, top of the 3rd, Willie Castro singles on a ground ball. Jeffers strikes out, Max Kepler flies out, but Polanco comes up. He had a great at-bat in the 9th inning. Let's talk about that in a second. But Polanco singles, so we've got runners on the corners. Correa does drive in a double, scores 2. Gosh, he's good when it doesn't really matter, right? When you're already pretty much out of the game. Now, that's not entirely true in this one, but he doesn't have the clutch moments to like win you the game. He at least gets you back into the game. I don't know. Buxton doubled him home as well, tied the game at 3. In the 4th inning, Nick Gordon hit his 2nd home run of the year, back-to-back games with a home run. How about that? He went yard again for the 2nd time, and like I said, he just came in last night. He was struggling at the beginning of the season, hit a pinch-hitting home run last night. Tonight gets another one. Twins took the lead. They gave it right back in the 4th inning, tied it up, and then in the 7th and 8th inning, couple of runs scored for the White Sox as well. You got Billy Hamilton. He's super fast. I think he stole a base. If not, he got to 2nd and then came home on a single. He's fast. Let me tell you what, he's fast. If he gets on base, he's probably scoring. So maybe take that lesson put it in the back of your head for Buxton, because Buxton can get on base too. I think he had a stolen base tonight, right? Yeah, he did. So a couple stolen bases for Buxton. Maybe he needs to start doing that, hitting the double, getting on second. I don't know. Just should be in scoring position more than he probably is. But like I said, let's talk about the last inning here before we go to pitching. And this was I'm not going to say that the Twins should have had more opportunities. Yeah, they probably should have. We'll cover the numbers in just a second. But let's go to the top half of the ninth inning. And you've got Middleton that comes in. So this is the second day in a row that I believe he has come in now to close things out. He strikes out Jeffers. He strikes out Kepler. All right, so you're down to your last 2 outs. Polanco's at-bat, though, in this ninth inning was 11 pitches. I tell you what, he was not comfortable during this at-bat whatsoever. Had a called strike on him early. Called strike, then a couple of swinging strikes. One swinging strike, but then it was foul ball, foul ball, foul ball, foul ball, foul ball, and he was just like lunging at it. I mean, he was literally just swinging the prayer and throwing the bat head at it, just praying that he would hit it. He did. Like, he just stayed alive until he finally drew a walk. Great at-bat. And there was an at-bat, if it wasn't last year, I think it was actually 2 years ago now, Luis Arraez came up. I believe it was in the ninth inning, the bottom of the ninth innings. Hopefully some of you guys remember this game, because I don't remember who it was playing or whatever the situation was. But I believe there was nobody out. I believe it was the top of the ninth inning or bottom of the ninth inning because I think they were at home. He drew a huge walk. It was like a 7 or 8 pitch walk. He took every single close pitch, fouled a pitch or two off, drew a great walk. Hopefully you guys can remember what I'm talking about. I think they won the game because of it. So I remember that, and I was like, oh, this is exactly what this is going to be. Polanco drew a walk, but then it came to Carlos Correa. He gave you one, right? He gave you one. He gave you his one hit that he's going to get, batting, 220 now? Is he batting 220 yet? Nope, just the one for 5 night tonight. 2 RBI is great, but he swung at a ball that was in the left-handed batter's box. It was a fastball, too. It wasn't like it had movement. It wasn't like he got confused. Maybe he did get confused. He looked confused. That ball was in the left-handed batter's box. He swung at it. Wouldn't have hit it with a boat oar. That thing was so far out there. He got out. Struck out to end the game. So, tell me when. Give me one example. I know he had one good game this year against the Yankees. He single-handedly probably won them that game, but give me a situation this year where he has won the Twins a game, with a clutch hit in the ninth inning or late 3 innings, 7th, 8th, or 9th inning. Give me one time where he has actually done that to any level, right? Any level. I can't think of anything. And I know I bag and dog on Carlos Correa a lot, but 2 strikeouts tonight, a double when it doesn't mean anything. I get, that's not what I mean. It got the Twins back in the game. It gave him a chance, but it just doesn't mean anything. It didn't win them the game. He's not hitting the way he should. 206 in the 3 spot does not do it for me, okay? Send him to AAA if he wants to bat third, because, that is not what we need from him. Larnack also, I believe, in the 7th, loaded the bases. I think he struck out, left 6 guys on tonight. That's unfortunate. The Twins were only 3 for 8 with runners in scoring position tonight. They left 8 guys on base. That's not good. So, you hit a home run with Gordon. You get a solo shot. It's fine. You do a little bit of work. Like I said, this team is built for power hitting. They need to lean, again, more into the line drives and gap, double power. But they hit a home run. They hit a solo shot. It's just not what they need anymore. Anyway, let's talk about the pitching quick because I spent 9 minutes dogging on the Twins hitting. Louis Varland tonight, not going to be your guy who's going to go out and win games for you. He's going to give you a chance. I think that's the where he's at in his career right now. He's going to give you a chance. Obviously, giving up 3 runs in the first, 1 bad pitch, gave it up to Robert, but it's just he's not going to be that guy yet. He's not going to be a Sonny Gray. He's not going to be a Joe Ryan. He's not going to be a guy who can really lock it down. He's going to give you some starts. He'll probably give you some quality starts, but not going to win you games consistently. 6 ERA on the season, 4 2/3 innings tonight, 7 hits, 4 runs. 3 of them came on that one swing, so he did calm it down and do okay. 6 strikeouts is pretty good, but again, just not that guy, right? Pagan came in as well, did fine, still recovering from that early explosion this season where I said he sucked really badly. Tonight went 1 2/3 innings, or 1 1/3 innings, gave up 1 hit, struck out 2. Jax gets the loss, though. Not even really that bad. Gave up 3 hits, but only gave up 1 run. That was the losing run. Of course, the Twins had tied it and came back, and then Moran gave up a run as well. So, all of those guys have struggled more than once, and I get that you're going to have these games. Every Twins pitcher has, struggled one time. They've kind of blown up one time. So, this is just not the guys you want to run out there on a consistent basis, right? Especially not Varland, but Pagan for sure, no. Jax, I think they use him a little bit too much. He's 1 for 3 on the year, 1 3 win-loss record. That doesn't, include, that doesn't dictate how he has pitched, but it's just he's lost 3 games. That's not great. And Moran is blown up twice. Also gives up another run tonight. This is not a good hitting team. The White Sox are not a good team. They're on a little bit of a hot streak, but they're not a good team. And it's really bad that they're losing games like this, right? So that's what I got for you today. They've already lost the series, so I guess go get one, right? Go get one. Shut down Tim Anderson. Grandal should not be getting 3 hits. You just got to do the simple things, right? And not those things are simple, but it's just contain them, right? Contain the things you can contain. They did not do that tonight. So that's all I got. The Twins lose a tough one. Hopefully they can scrape one tomorrow. Cleveland lost to the Yankees tonight, which is, who cares about either of those teams? But at least we're still in first. Shouldn't be losing to a 10-21 team. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow.